And we're back. Sorry it took a little longer. Obviously, chit-chatting and what have you. So anyway, I'm gonna start work now on the left arm. We can't get that done before midnight. And yeah. J. Or use that H screw. Now we can get this guy. And I also flipped ahead. For this arm, we'll be using a different Gundam finger set than what's again the instructions say in this section. So nice had they mentioned, where did that go? Mention that in the instructions. In this part, to at least, know that we're going to have to use a different set of hands than that they list here. Let's see if we can't get this done without stabbing ourselves this time. Okay. What was that part? Okay. Polycap 1. Not going to forget that guy this time. Now, part of the reason it also took a little longer to get back on is I plugged the camera and make sure we should hopefully have enough charge to make it to midnight. It's primarily done just as a precaution, just to be safe. I'm also not 100% sure where I put the. Okay, yeah. Just making sure the battery was where I thought it was. In case, worst case scenario, I gotta swap them out. The other one should at least have some of a little bit of a charge. Actually, what I might do just as soon as I finish this part is plug that battery charger in just in case. Apologize, we're gonna do a little shaking just to make sure. That'll be fine. Okay, so we got all that together now. All right, let's get this guy. Is that the right way? No. There. Go. Get that in. Come on. Cooperate. There we go. All right. Hey, we did it this time without goofing up. Glue. Not gonna worry too much about getting this guy cleaned up at this point. And I do know there's some other stuff that's got to go on him before we get to him. So. Okay. Yep, looks like it goofed up a bit. Actually need to go back to here and do another one of those. Apologies for 1 second. Take my jacket off. It's just that much too warm. Okay. So, backtracking. So we have an F and an H. Okay. 23. Off and that off. Go. So hopefully everyone's enjoying their New Year's Eve. Either if you're watching this live or if you watch this later on YouTube. Have fun, stay safe. Or hopefully you did have fun and stayed safe. Whatever the case may be. Okay, got that cleaned up. Alright, so F25. Where's the F? There's the F. Oh, 25. Now, again, just how much goes into building a master grade, as it's been several years since I last built a master grade kit. And I do believe generationally it might have been different. And that's the problem with some of the master grades. It's figuring out, what is of what generation, especially now that we've got 2.0s, 3.0s, on and on and on. It's gonna be a bit of a pain to try to keep track of. Not sure if that's the mic or my water bottle making that noise. Or if it's something else entirely, but apologies if you hear it. So. Okay, what is making that noise? Huh. I'm either so tired that I'm hearing things or there's something rattling as I sand. I don't know. We'll see what it is later. Not going to worry about it right now. So let's see, it's about 10:45. Probably about 10:30 I'll switch on TV so we can have that up for when the bulb drops. I think this way. Yes. Yeah, that looks right. Right? I don't know. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so now the D. Yeah. When I started this kit this morning, thought be a lot further along. Unfortunately, since I overslept a little this morning and took longer running the errands, and that and losing time to trying to find that stupid freaking part. Wipe these guys clear. What is? Whatever. Not gonna worry about it. But yeah, losing that time did not help us. So I thought we'd have this totally done tonight, so that I could, get the painting. But guess I won't. Yes, it won't be. No. So I definitely think we will have the arms at least done. And what I'm thinking, we may, if it's not next, jump around and do the torso, the hips. Because I definitely don't think we'll be able to get the legs done. Or at least not tonight. Okay, so that's done. Oops, missed that spot. Yeah, we're definitely probably not going to get legs done tonight. Okay. That's done. Get the little claws in a second. You may not think it, but trying to keep talking does make you thirsty. H22. Alright. That. And got that. Man. Let's see, get that. Okay. I'll actually hold off on sticking that in. Come here. The little claw parts. And hopefully this time we won't have one run away on us. So I will be very, very upset if that happens again. And I just knocked a bunch of crud over. Okay, I got those out. And that's off. Okay. That. And got that. Let's clean it up. back a little as we go. I'm having way too many problems with my back. Okay, that on, that's correct, right? Yes. Alright. So, as far as what happens next with this build, as far as any type of schedule goes, that I'm not sure. Thinking we might do get to work on this guy again on Thursday night. I think scheduling wise that will work out best. And we can go from there as far as where we're at after. Because if we can get the arms and torso done, then I think we'll be pretty good shape so that when we come around on Thursday, I think all we'll have to do will be getting the legs done, Buster rifle assembled, and the shield. Oh no, wait, we still also have to do the wings. That might slow us down a bit. I don't know. We'll see where we get then, and where we're at and all that. Okay, that's done. Now we can start getting this section together. Alright, H28 and 27. Uh, 28 and 27. Just double checking before we. Okay, yeah, there's still those other parts we gotta do, but we can get those in a minute. There's that guy. And let's get this guy. There we go. Hang on 1 second. Yep. Sorry, I had to check a message. Alright, let's get these guys cleaned up now. That guy. Okay. Looks good. That off. That off. Okay. Okay. Don't want to forget this guy. Now let's double check how this is supposed to go on. It's up. Then forward this way. Okay. That connects in here. I believe. Yes. And then this connects in here like so. And like that. Why is that open like that? That's supposed to be, yes, that is. Okay, it gets covered up by everything. Okay. Yeah, that's correct. Just making sure. some glue on it, and we'll go do the other parts. Okay. So flipping back, okay, D17 and H15. Two, 17. Okay. Knock that out. It's clipped. Back this way. There. So, trying to think what else to talk about. But fortunately, hitting a little bit of a wall, I guess. Do apologize if it's getting a little dull. There's only so much I can fortunately talk about. I'm running out of steam, both mentally and physically. But I think so. Next major contest I've got coming up is Sprue Fest up at Brookhurst on 25th. What I'm hoping is have this guy done, have 38 done, which actually 38 should be done pretty quickly. Got it just about ready to go for painting. Just got some filling I gotta do. A couple of joints. Junkmaster 39. Hello. Got a couple bits I gotta fill in 39. Or not 39, 38. Once that's done, we'll be good for paint. And then can move on that guy. How am I doing? I'm doing alright. Yeah, just sort of running out of steam as far as energy goes. It's been one of those days. Just trying to make it to midnight at this point. Trying to also see how far we can get on this guy tonight. And if I recall, we gotta put the side panels on that guy on first. Yeah. Okay, D13 and 14. Yeah. This stupid seat keeps creaking more and more each day. So 13 goes on first. Made that mistake. Well, I'm glad we're not doing it this time. This thing cannot wait till we get this guy painted up. It'll look really sharp. The only thing I'm debating on is if I want to, how I want to pose him. Both whether I want to use a traditional base, or as I was actually doing some cleaning and just rediscovered some mirrored that I had bought a while ago to use for bases. And I'm thinking I might just attach this to, well, not permanently attach, just display it with. I think that would be an idea. Alternatively, I thought about getting one of the action-based things and planting it on a wood base. I don't know. Once we get further along, we'll see how posing phase goes, and just see what looks good. Yeah, there's only so much you can do at each stage, but it all sort of adds up at the end. Okay. Now, so, okay, 13's on the other side, so, okay. 13 goes on this side. Put that on right? Yes. Okay. That's that guy. Now, let's get this other one on. Yep, there we go. But I am getting tired. Getting loopy. Just try to put the sprue back in an odd spot. Definitely glad I got on, did this today. As it's always good to feel productive. Even little things, getting one task done that you need to get done, really helps in the long run. Yeah, it'd be great to get 1,000 things done that we need to get done, but sometimes you just gotta take the simple satisfaction of getting just one thing done. Just take a little comfort in knowing that eventually it all does sort of add up. Even it may not seem like it does in the moment. It does over time. Okay, let's get this other guy on. Yep, that goes on like that. Okay, that's on, so now this guy snaps in here. Okay. Him fully attached. Okay. Let's get a little water in me. And we will continue. All right. Next up, C4 and C3. This time we'll remember to put this guy on first, or we try to get 3 on. I'm actually a little surprised the cat hasn't come complaining for more food. As I opened up his favorite, it's become his favorite flavor, and he was stuffing in his mouth a little bit ago. So, not be surprised if he comes in screaming soon. It's just about time for him to be hungry again. Get that off. Yeah, it's hard to think it's going to be turning 20 this year. Or is it 21? I'm forgetting now. Is that going to be 20 or 21? Yeah, I think 21. Yeah, 21 this year. Which, for a cat, is definitely good and old. No, God, I would think it's going to be almost 5 years since our other cat passed. Or no, 4 years. 4 years. She was 17 at the time. Yeah, one thing when we first got him, it was definitely more a traditional what you'd think of as a cat in terms of disposition. But in his old age, he has become an absolute lap cat. More so to my mother than to me, but he is just like, he'll just plop himself down when he wants and just does not move. You can try and move, but he does not move. Okay, let's make sure I'm putting this on correctly. Okay, that goes to the outer side. That's why I wasn't on. Go. And on. Let's get this guy cleaned up. Okay. Alright. So, almost done with this arm. So we're making good progress. As it's 11:10 now. So yeah, definitely think what we'll do is after we get done with this arm and shoulder, we'll do the hips, and I think that'll be right about time for the ball drop. And yeah. So, definitely a fun day, even though it's taken a while to get things along. Okay, so now we're jumping back. So, H24 and 5 and 6. So you think you gotta stretch. Ah! Yeah, if my family does end up moving, one big thing I'm looking forward to is redoing sort of my modeling space. Try and get it a little more functional. What that means, I don't know. But at the very least, we'll have options. And probably the big move will be once I get a place of my own. Because then things are going to get interesting then. So then I can have, oh shit, I don't know what to be perfectly honest, I don't know what I'd do if I had all the space I want to do what I want to do. I mean, that is something I have not really, thought about. What I would do with essentially unlimited, well, within reason, unlimited space to, design my ideal sort of work area. That's something I've not really 100% planned out and thought about. It'll be interesting once it does happen. I will say that. It will be very interesting. Probably the biggest thing I want to do is move the camera, because right now it's sort of in front of me and to my side. It does make for a little bit of an awkward angle to do some of this stuff at. So what I think in my sort of ideal setup would be move it so it's sort of trying to show, so it's looking down from back here instead of forward. Plus, I do believe having the additional height will make it a lot easier to see stuff and all of that. And while I do like the backdrop of kits, just going to tilt this up for a second, that I use, I'd rather, have it more of a downward looking angle. Okay, so we got those on. I just think that would be functionally better. So now H25 and 26. Just, why it might be, from a design standpoint, nice. This current setup really is not the most ideal. I'd rather have something that functions more than Gundam. Looks nice. Plus, there's another thing I do want to do once I get a place of my own, so I'll have the space for it. Really want to get a 3D printer. Granted, catch-22, and this is probably the best part, by the time I'm looking to actually get one, I'm hoping the prices will have come down even more than they have. Because it's amazing just how much the prices have come down in the last year or two. I remember when SLA printers were going for what, damn. For what, oh, not SLA, FDA, or, no, and I'm blanking on names, but, oh, God, it's amazing to see resin printers are now going for what the other style of printers are going for today. What? Just had complete mental shutdown there. Okay. It's amazing to see SLA printers now going for FDM printer prices from a few years ago. So it is a very interesting time to be looking at buying. Okay, B17. Yeah, that's one of the things I'd love to get. Because I do have some ideas for stuff. Plus, there's also all those sort of incidental type things you don't want to add, like for dioramas and what have you. Because obviously having a 3D printer for those would be great. Plus, I also have ideas for modifications that we could do, and a whole lot of other stuff. So one thing I'd love to be able to do is do custom figure work. So ideas. My mind is reaching toward the possibilities. Wonder how many people will get that reference. Saddest part is that's a movie that 100% you could not make today. I mean, there is no way in the hell that movie would get made today. None whatsoever. Okay, C5 and 6. I mean, somebody'd probably get killed for even suggesting making that movie today. Okay. These out. See, what time is it? 11:20, another 10 minutes. We'll turn on the TV, so I got that in. Or you guys won't hear it because it's the computer. I won't have that on. It is unfortunately YouTube. And I haven't really tried that on Twitch, but it's one of those I'd rather not risk it. Just given how crazy some of this stuff's gotten. I mean, it's kind of sad. Now, YouTube 10 years ago was a fantastic platform to be on. Was it perfect? No, but it worked, and worked well. Now, it kind of lost a lot of its luster, especially with everything going on, all demonetizations. It's increasingly becoming clear that YouTube basically doesn't want to be YouTube anymore. They almost would like nothing more than to get rid of the people who made it what it is today and basically just become another network TV station. Now, it's lost a lot of its charm. It's actually kind of similar to what happened to high school, or the high school, middle school that I went to. Because when I went to it, it was quite literally a trailer park. As they kept saying they'd finally get around to building the actual buildings for years and years. In fact, they didn't actually build the campus buildings until, actually didn't break ground to my senior year of high school. But back then, in fact, truth be told, my graduating high school class had less than 50 people in it. That's how small the school was. No, it was actually really nice. As sort of everybody knew. Dang it! Got this sanding sponge. But everybody knew everybody else. So it's definitely now has grown immensely. It's huge. Because my mother taught there for a while, and I mean, compared to it today, compared to when I left, it's like night and day. All right, C12 and D15 next. And, it lost a lot of that sort of, excuse me, charm and uniqueness to it. Probably the saddest part now is it's getting rid of a lot of the IB stuff, because that's part of the reason why I went there, was because it had that higher stuff. Yeah. Though probably the scariest thing, and this is firsthand from my mother, from one of her students, is just the fact that a lot of these kids have no desires and aspirations. I mean, this kid's goal in life was quite literally to party and live on other people's couches. That was their entire life goals. Which is really sad. And what's worse is some of the stuff that these kids say to each other in front of teachers. I mean, it is like, oh my God, if this is what they're saying in front of the teachers, I hate to think what they're saying to each other when teachers aren't looking. And apparently the girls are the worst of it. Whatever happened to treating people decently? Or the old, if you don't have something nice to say, don't say anything at all. I don't know. D15. Now, the biggest thing I missed out on going to that school, though, is shop. That was probably the biggest thing I was looking forward to in school, was shop class. Because I like building stuff. I like working with my hands. Plus, at the end of the day, shop does teach you real and practical skills. That more than anything is the biggest complaint I have with education right now, is that they don't actually teach you any real and relevant skills. All they're doing is saying, oh, you got to do coding, STEM this, STEM that. It's like, okay, one, not everyone is cut out for STEM. No, I'm sorry. This idea that everyone has to do it is really dumb, in my opinion. Because you're not serving those who either have no interest in it, because let's face it, some people just don't care about that type of subject material, or B, those who just can't hack it for whatever reason. Some people fundamentally are not good at like math and what have you. So instead of actually trying to teach people practical skills, like shop, home ec, reading, writing, those basic core skills that serve us in life, instead they're wasting their time on all this other junk. Sure. That's on now. Alright, what's next? C2. Yeah, I must be getting tired of going off on weird tangents. Alright, a few bits. Here's what's ticket. Yeah, sorry about that. Let's actually go ahead and get the TV going. Double check, make sure that's muted. Yes, so there should hopefully not be any sound. And I'm out of water now. Okay. So it'll be interesting to see what this new year brings. You know, I'm hopeful things will start going my way a little more than this last year and a half or so. It's not been kind. Oh. We'll see what happens. There's just so many unknowns for this coming year for me that I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen. If nothing else, it's gonna be an interesting one. So hopefully, you know, we'll be able to probably, I'm thinking if the move does happen this year, it's probably going to happen August time frame, because I'd like to still be here for Comic-Con and Anime Expo. And yeah. Okay. Good. Hang on. Just trying to double check, make sure everything's hooking up. Okay. It's a little loose. I'll probably need to clean up on the inside a little more. Alright, now for the E's. E's. Where did that sprue go? There we go. Alright, we got about 30 minutes to go till midnight. Alright. Getting close now. I'm gonna do one thing. Use the other monitor. Have TV on. That way I can peek between the two. There we go. That works. Hopefully this isn't causing too many dropped frames or anything. Yeah, it looks good. Okay, so E2 is on this side. Just grab this. Make it a little easier to clean this guy up. So, yeah, as I was saying, if the move does take place, I'm hoping it'll take place around August time frame. If that does happen as planned, then obviously I'll be not able to do much of anything for a little bit, as obviously, cross-country moves, it's going to take a little time stuff to get there, take some time to get everything set up, and yeah. Hang on a second, I'm going to pull my nose. Okay. I think I'm starting to get a second wind or something. I was a little tired a bit ago, but I think finally got in a second wind. Oop. Okay. Yeah, just showing what Gundam. Instead of dropping a mirror bar in New Orleans, they're dropping Fleur de Lis. New Orleans is one of those places I've never been. There's part of me that wants to check it out, but also heard enough bad things. So I don't know. It's one of those places I ever get to visit, I'll visit. If I don't, it's not the end of the world for me. The one place I do want to go is DC. I'd love to see the Smithsonian, because I didn't go to DC in school. As the year that I would have done it, my school instead gave us the option of going to Europe. Supposed to say I went to Europe. Okay. Which... Now this is where I gotta double check which hand we need. G11 and G12. Okay, that's what I thought. And G11 was the other one. That can't be right. Hang on, gotta check the instructions. Hang on, that can't be right. Yeah, that can't be right. Hang on. Yeah, I grabbed the wrong one. Okay. Yep, grabbed the wrong one. And it just ran away. Ah. This. Okay. Ouch. I am not having any luck with knives tonight. Stabbed myself a little earlier. And now I hurt myself a little. Cutting that part. Or that I managed to hit just the weak spot of skin. So let's see, we got 20 minutes to go before midnight. I do believe we will have at least the arms done, and we will have the most of, if not all, of the torso done. Because, yeah, I think we can get that done in 20 minutes. I do believe that is doable. Okay, got that on, good. Okay, thumb, that is H7. That off. Let's see where I clipped it. I can't see it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Got that done. There we go. Got that on. Got that done. Alright, just F7. We're almost done with the arms now. let's see, tomorrow's Wednesday, or is it Tuesday? Oh, it's Wednesday tomorrow, okay. Sorry, just had a, I don't remember what tomorrow was, if it was Wednesday or Thursday, or what it was, I don't know. So, yeah, do believe that Thursday will be our leg day. Because that'll get that done. And then we'll see where we're at. Okay, come on. Get flushed. Interested to see where we're at. We are done. Oh. Okay. That on. Got that in. Okay. Got that on. Sure. Sort of like that. Where I wish. I don't know. We'll see. Need to play with it some more. We at least now have the upper torso done. Okay. Let's keep going. Alright. Yeah. Get the waist. Okay. So G6 and 7. Okay. 6 and 7 coming out. Here. That out. We got polycap C4 needs to come out as well. Go. Is that all right? Making progress. Down. We got about 15 minutes to go. So this goes in here. Okay. Is that down? Okay, so that's together. Now, poly cap. So poly cap 5. Okay, and it was G8. That's out. That. In there. Do apologize again for dropping off a little. Just trying to get work. Okay, now this goes that way, this goes this way. Yeah. Okay. And okay. All right, we got that together now. F19 and 21. Okay. 19. Okay, 19 and 21. Right. Sorry about that. Okay. Just to check. Yeah, okay. Just checking for a second. Because I do have Twitch open in its own window. Keep an eye on just in, both for the chat window and for, make sure everything's working out fine. Just for a few seconds, I did something weird. So it's one of those. Doesn't hurt to double check. Make sure it's still going. We got about 8 minutes to go. Yeah, I don't think at this point we're going to be able to get this totally done. Alright, so that was 19. 19 goes in the front. Just go like that. Yeah. Yeah. I think, no. Yeah. Head on upside down. There we go. Hard to think the year's now basically in the books. This is definitely one of those years that really just sort of flew by. So, hopefully next year will go by a little slower. Oops, I got that on upside down again. Yep. Okay, what's next? Let's see. D3 next. Okay, good. Camera's thankfully still holding on. Hopefully it'll make another 5 minutes. We come up to the new year. Oops. Okay. Trying to see. Trying to see. Figure out. Looking at the instructions, how much more we probably have. Fortunately, I don't think we'll be able to get it done tonight. Okay, that's done. Now this guy goes on that. Sweet. Okay, now B20, B20, B12. We're getting there. 3 minutes to go to midnight. Almost there. Don't know how many people are still paying attention to this stream. But probably. this cleaned up. I think this will be the last part we get on before we do the countdown. So, while today didn't go quite as I had planned, I do think we did make a lot of progress. I thought maybe we'd have it totally done, but hey, at least we tried. We got, a decent way along, and you know what? At least we tried. Okay. Got that on. Okay. I think that's going to be it since we got basically a minute to go. F20. Can do that. I can do that. F20. Ball's going. See if we go. "25 seconds to go." There we go. Got that on. We did it. So 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year, guys. Thanks for watching, sticking around with us today. No, it was a little disjointed, but it is what it is. So hopefully we'll be back on Thursday. And yeah, so that'll be the plan for now. Thanks again for staying with us. We're able to get a decent way along on this guy. May not have gotten as far as I wanted to, but hey. So, until next time, and Happy New Year.